It's the 28th of November, about 10:30 in the morning and about 57 degrees. It's supposed to get up to maybe 67, 68 today. This weekend's supposed to be nice in the 60s. And then next week we drop down into the 50s and the lows are in the low 40s, upper 30s. So getting cold. I'm trying to let these dry. I want to pull the zinnias really bad, but I want to collect some seeds. I'll grab that one. The ones I want seeds on the most are these. So I think I have, actually, I don't know what, oh yeah. Here's the one that I think is dry, and I want to get seeds on that one. There's still quite a few flowers. We had so much rain, and we collected rain. We had to collect rain or it would have gone in our house. And we pumped a lot of things. And today is the first day I'm gonna water in over a week. Ooh, we've got some weird stuff happening on my lemon tree. Doesn't look real healthy. I need to figure out what's going on. So this is the day after Thanksgiving. Had a nice Thanksgiving. Very grateful for the blessings I've received this year. We put this kind of back in order, although I still have some work to do over here. And I sprinkled some seeds, some wildflower seeds in this Vego bed right before it rained. And I believe that, yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know that it'll survive because it could be that it'll get too cold, but I thought I'd try. So we left a little spot here where we're trying to get the tubing to the watering to the Vego bed, and then I'll be putting the rocks back. And I started sifting out dirt, and I took it out of this tub and got the rocks out of there. And I have one more tub that's got a bunch of water in it left over from the rain. That's the only thing. I was trying to get all this settled before the rain hit, and I wasn't successful. And as a result, I got lots of tubs of water sitting around that I didn't want to have. The other thing we did is we wanted to take up some of the landscape material that was in here, the weed barrier, and make sure that this got wet so that we could put our edging for our path in here. So we dug up, or we moved rock, my husband did. He moved the rock so that we could take out this plastic, and then we're gonna put edging along here so that we'll have a walkway. And we decided to do that. It's gonna go over to that chair basically. And so there'll be a little notch of rocks here. So I gotta figure out what to do with all these rocks. And we started putting some of them up in front of the dirt lockers to see how it worked. And so I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't wanna I wanna put the bigger ones in maybe the crevices, and then put the smaller rocks down towards the bullnose tile. So anyway, that needs to get done. let's see, what did I take? Oh, I took out the beans that were here, and I wish I'd have left the roots structure in it, but I didn't do that. So I took out the noodle beans that were in this bed here, and I took out the eggplant that was up there because I knew that it's too wet. Things are not gonna produce eggplants at this time of year. And I think I'm gonna harvest my sweet potatoes next. Look at how pretty this is. I've got some beautiful, even the lavender right here. But again, all of this stuff I want to take out because I want to get the bottom of this Vego bed changed out too. So I have lots of work to do. Bougainvillea looks so pretty. My husband trimmed back all the lantana that was underneath it. Looks pretty. So I'll go over here and do the garden. I still haven't moved that oleander. Oh, I know the other thing I did. Right before the rain, I came out here and got rid of my society garlic. It was so smelly. I've got a watering issue in this corner bed here anyway, so I needed to pull the society garlic out of there, and it basically filled my trash can. This plant was huge, so was this one. Stinky? Boy, I didn't realize how stinky it was, and I still got lots of roots that I'm gonna probably till and see if I can pull up some more of the roots and stuff. I did misplace those. I put those in front of the trellis, and I never meant to, because I wanted to put stuff in front of the trellis that would climb, and society garlic does not climb. So the garden is still going, but it's probably its last week, and I want to get out here and maybe pick some peppers and be done with it. I've got lots of peppers to pick. And I'll probably start taking out the tomatoes too. And then look at my cabbages here. And my Swiss chard, it always looks so pretty. I love Swiss chard. It's so pretty. I love to grow that in the winter. It's so Christmassy. So anyway, that's kind of where I am. Is I want to put up some Christmas decorations now, get ready for Christmas. And ooh, this is a good size one. That's a good size. That's not a bad size either. So I have a few things growing in the garden. So I'll probably cut these bean vines down, but I'm going to make sure that I don't take out the roots. And see, you can see my tubs full of water over there. All of them have water in them because of the rain, which is just messy now. And then my husband put this up because we needed a place to put our hose, and I thought, oh, that's a really good spot for it. So we got that put up. I think that's probably, I've been picking tomatoes here and there. As they ripen, I grab them. So I don't really have a haul necessarily. And then this pot, this whiskey barrel, I want to take all of this plumbago and move it up to the upper yard, so I need to get that done too. But Christmas will probably dictate what I get done, because I do want to get my house decorated and my yard decorated for Christmas. That's the other thing. My husband did go out front and he's cut back a lot of our bushes around the house so that he can get ladders back in to decorate, you know, to put up our Christmas lights. So we have all of that to do. But I thought I would shoot a video. I haven't done anything in quite a while. I did do a leaf removal right before it rained severely, so that was helpful. I did get a lot of leaves that were on this tree taken care of, but you can see there's going to be a lot more to come, so I want to get that done. I think that's all I need to show. That's my garden diary. Today is the 18th of November, and it's about 2:30 and only 51 degrees, so it's definitely winter at my house now. I think that we had rain for several days. In fact, I think we almost got 2 inches of rain, which is so highly unusual for the desert. So anyway, today's the first day I had some sunshine and thought I would go out and harvest some stuff. So I got some Meyer lemons. Now I had to cut these off because wind had broken a branch, or the weight of the peppers had broken a branch. These zucchini weren't getting any bigger. This is the last of my pomegranates. Those 3 are the only ones that were left. I've got about 3 or 4 Fresnos. These are all serranos. I've got some cherry tomatoes, and most of these are from in the garden, but there is some off of the GreenStalk. Those are all the oblong ones. And then I've got a whole bunch of Tam jalapenos. So there's also probably tons of noodle beans, but I've quit harvesting them because we're kind of done eating them. So I'm not into getting those. I'll probably try to get those in the compost this week. So anyway, I think this is outstanding, awesome, whatever, for the 18th of November.